When you feel like quitting, remember all of those who have said you did fail. When you feel like giving up, remember why you started. When you feel like quitting, remember what you are doing it all for. When you feel like quitting, remember the pain is temporary. Greatness lasts forever. When you feel like quitting, remember that the pain you feel today will be replaced with the strength you need tomorrow. Remember that every ounce of pain you feel is building a stronger you, a stronger body, a stronger mind, and a stronger character. So push through the pain. Don't let it stop you. Force it to grow you. Don't back down from the pain. Face it. Feel no pain. There is no pain. The painful lost rep, that's nothing. Give me more. Push harder. There is no excuses. When you feel like quitting, there is too many people to prove wrong. When you feel like quitting, I have too much to fight for. I will not quit. Sleeping is for lazy people. I am up. I am ready to go. Quitting, that's for those who have no heart. I do not quit. Your greatest health, your greatest strength, it does come from the greatest effort. If you want greatest result, keep showing up and giving a great effort. If you want to be at your best, you will have to give your best effort. If you want to be at your best, you will have to give your best effort. It all comes down to one simple question. How bad do you want it? When you feel like quitting, give me more. Nothing great is going to come if you quit. I know it is hard. I know it seems impossible, but you must keep going. Most of our brain works on autopilot. 50% of the thing we do, it is not we are doing. It is our automatic brain. We are just on autopilot. We are not consciously thinking about it. Most people don't even realize they can take control of their brain. They don't even try to take control of it. They just accept that it does whatever it does. Human brain is an incredible complex and dynamic organ. It controls so much of who we are and how we operate, including everything from memory and emotion to vision and hunger. It is important that we understand how our brain works and we can optimize its function. Your brain is part of you. You are not separate from your brain. When you choose what to do, your brain is involved. When you feel pressure or acting against some part of yourself, your brain is involved. Whatever self-conception you have about yourself involves process going on in your brain. Your belief and thought determine your feelings, which in turn determine your action, which in turn give you live results. These results shape your beliefs and thought, which determine your feeling. Be mindful of the words you use in your mind and what you say to others. Your words can hurt people, including yourself, and this can only hurt yourself and your resulting behaviors and thought. If you express positivity and love, this is what you will receive in return. It benefits all and creates good energy. If you go thinking something is impossible, it likely will be impossible. If you want to change some aspect of your reality, you have to think, feel, and act in many ways. We have to be different in our emotion. If you take control of your thought, you can alter the direction of your entire life. The brain is the most powerful organ in our body. It is a weapon. When you know how your brain works, you can then shape your brain to manifest more success, more joy, more happiness in every area of your life. As long as we have a human experience, fear and doubt will be a part of our life. People start doubting when they are new to something. It simply means that we have less confidence in ourselves. Most self-doubt arises from fear of failure and getting caught in a loop of thoughts that do not transform into action. So, it is more about the level of confidence we have. Our mind has a mechanism to protect us from the thought that might be bad for us. But slowly and gradually, we begin learning the process and getting confident. It is a mental conversation in which your mind questions your ability to find a desirable solution to a problem. Self-doubt is invisible to other people. It plays a role in the decision that you make every single day. Not knowing how to deal with your doubts will delay your dream. To overcome self-doubt, you have to share your thought with someone to whom you are trusted. When you have the courage to reveal your doubt to people you trust, you build a great sense of trust within yourself. You have to develop a loving relationship so you can go for what you want in your life. Loving yourself removes self-doubts. On the other side of self-doubt is the person you have been looking for your entire life. Self-doubt is a voice that you can choose to listen or ignore. You give your self-doubt power. We know there are some situations where we can't see anything positive, but in such situation we just need to be calm and accept the fact. Say to yourself, I know the situation is bad, but it's fine. I can go through it. I'll make sure to give my best shot. Don't expect any outcome. Just focus on your best possible effort. So start doing it. Imagine if you got what you want every time. No struggle, no challenges, no hard work required. Some of you are saying that it would be great. You would be weak, and then when something hard comes up in your life, you wouldn't know how to handle it because you have never gone through anything that strengthens you. You cannot grow without struggle. You cannot develop strength without resistance. Pain is your friend, maybe not at the moment, but for the evolution of your soul. If you didn't have failure, you could have no strength and no courage. Those qualities are made from your pain and struggle. You were given pain because you're strong enough to handle it. You were given this life because you are strong enough to live it. You are stronger than you think. Know that it was sent for a reason and a lesson. It might be making you stronger. It might teach you patience. There is a reason, so don't give up. You have purpose in this world. You will only find it if you keep going and keep growing. Your struggle is part of your story. Your struggle made you the person you are today. Your struggle is your life. Your struggle is your gift that the world falls in love with. Do you want to be a legend? Because legends are born in the valley of struggle. Fear is a fictional movie, but the reality is struggle. So take the struggle and change your reality. Because the whole time you are thinking that your struggle was holding you back. It will be giving you the tools to become one of the greatest.
On every corner of our street, one person lives a luxurious life. His cost of living is different from other people. As we see them, one kind of emotion we express towards them. At the time, we ask ourselves how he made it and how he becomes successful. These are all the questions that definitely would run into our mind. Every person in this world wants to attain something in life. More than 70 to 80% of the people have excuses and feel things won't work for them. Some people come out of their comfort zone and start working to become successful. Those who are successful know how to shape their life. Their thinking is one step ahead of normal people. Imagine that achieving success is like a journey. Sometimes it can be quite easy, sometimes really tough, and can be also short or very long. We know if we want to achieve something, we have to do something. If you want to become successful, have you sat down with pen and paper and asked yourself where you want to be and what you see as successful? Let's figure out why you took this journey and what is going to help you to accomplish it. Ask yourself, is the thing I am doing going to lead me to where I need to be in life? Once you figure out, set a goal, start forcing, you have to be extremely clear on it. Now you know what is success meant to you. Now you know the goal which you want to hit. The last part of it is to plan to get there. You need to plan. The biggest key to become successful, if you have a plan, is to remind every single day. So you define success, you make a goal, you make a plan, and then you remind yourself of how you get there every morning when you wake up. When you get older, success meant just being happy every single day. So start doing it.
It doesn't matter how hardworking or rich we become. We will get the same 24 hours in a day just like others. During this time, we have to decide which activities or tasks we want to complete. But sometimes we waste a lot of our precious time because we don't know how to manage it. How many times have you spent your whole day being busy but feeling like you accomplished nothing? One reason many people never reach the level of success they desire or accomplish is that they don't value time. Time is the most valuable coin in your life. You and you alone will determine how that coin will be spent. We believe that being busy is not a badge of honor. To get more work done and be more productive, good time management skills are essential. Time management can help you excel in your studies, shine at work, and feel less stressed. Write down your daily tasks like goals, your work, or school schedule. Set reminders for yourself. Make use of calendars on your phone and computer. Technology is a great way to manage your time and keep track of deadlines. Spend the first 30 minutes of the morning planning your day. As soon as you get up, think about what you need to do and sketch a rough outline of when to do it. Identify the times when you are most productive. Different people are productive at different times during the day. It can help to know when you are most able to use your time wisely and plan to work during those times. One of the greatest steps to improving your time management is to plan. When you plan, you can start your day on your most important task faster instead of wasting time figuring out what to do next. Good time management can also help you focus better. It helps you know what task you need to do and helps to overcome distraction and put you in a state where you can focus on what you need and get it done. The biggest benefit of time management is that you accomplish more. Not only you will accomplish, but it will also help you feel accomplished. Our life are full of waiting. Waiting in traffic, waiting in checkout line, waiting for Amazon 2-day delivery, waiting for the perfect time to start, and so on. Waiting is a part of life. A person will take a perfect choice or take a perfect decision when he is in a state of patience, because emotion will lead a person to take a wrong decision. Throughout our life, we make many goals, but the most important quality required to achieve those goals, except hard work and intelligence, is patience. And it doesn't matter how smart you are, if you can't trust the process, you will always lose. Take time to think about how long am I willing to wait. This question will allow you to understand what things are truly important to you. Think about the mood that you are in. When you are not patient, this will tell you a lot about how your energy changes when your patience is tested. Patience will help a person handle himself, like improves the ability to accept whatever happens, let it happen, accepting the situation, which is very much helpful to maintain a healthy mind. Patience means more than being able to stick to a task until it's finished. When you are doing your work patiently by not thinking about whatever the result is. If you have given your best shot and cannot see the result yet, have patience. If you have applied for a dream job position and haven't heard any message yet, have patience. If your startup is not taking off, have patience. Patience also improves your attitude towards hard situations so that you can handle them with a calm mindset and the result will be perfect. Take life slow, don't rush success. Patience is an essential quality for building anything successful. Nothing truly meaningful is built overnight, and the patience will allow you to be fast in short time, but it will allow you the long-term vision to shine. Anyone can achieve whatever he wants, whatever he aims to achieve with the help of patience successfully. So start doing it. It is not easy going it alone, but if you keep going straight to yourself, it will be worth it in the end. The hardest walk you can make is the walk you make alone, but that is the walk that makes you the strongest. That is the walk that builds you character the most. To all of you fighting battles alone, to all of you going against the grain, battling the life war, stay strong, keep going. This walk is hard, but the hardest walk leads to the greatest destination. The toughest climb always leads to the best view. It will be worth it in the end. And if you show what you are made of, the right people will show up in your life. You won't be a lone wolf forever. You have qualities only few can admire because most don't possess. You have strength only few can understand because most have never experienced. So don't give in, don't settle, don't lower your expectation to fit into the world. You were born to stand out. You were born to lead the pack. The wolf on the hill is never hungry as the wolf climbing the hill. Always be that wolf climbing the hill. Always hungry for more. Always hungry to grow, to feed your mind and raise to the highest level. Never looking back, always look forward to the next feast of success. In whatever you do, it doesn't matter if you have to walk alone for a while. It is much better to walk alone in the right direction than to follow the herd walking in the wrong direction. Stay strong and be different. Your destiny is in your hands. Get out there and hunt it.
Unknowingly, we are born in this world without knowing anything. We don't know why we came to this world. We don't know why we are here. We go to school, we get an education, and we learn to follow instruction. We learn the value of information and skills that are used in the normal life. We grow up knowing the value, then we learn to know something about it. So everyone has a thought to succeed in life. What makes you successful in your life? What makes? Normally, every individual has thought to retire their parent, become financially independent, building a beautiful house, buying a materialistic thing. These are the common thought that every person thinks about it. To succeed in life, passion plays a vital role here. So what is passion? A passion that helps to achieve anything that you like and loves to do. While doing something, you should have a big interest and eagerness. First, know about yourself. Try to spend more time with yourself. Start finding people who share your interest and talk about the topics which you love. Figure out, make a list of things that you love to do and focus on your interest. Choose one of them and start doing it multiple times. Once you felt the stuff is boring and you're not interested, stop doing it. Then jump into a new one and choose it from your bucket list. Once you find another thing, put your effort. Do it consistently. Don't expect it to result in a single stance. Passion is a skill to be developed, and it is a real way of finding happiness when you follow your passion. As we know, this topic is simple, but it has a big hand in our life. Everyone need to know passion is an outcome, and you got to find the input that got to be an outcome. So the time is now to start looking at how we can recreate that and find out the steps that brings meaning back to us. It is a journey. Start doing it.
Many people are fighting different battles in their lives, and in any area of life, whether it be career, relationship, or one's mental peace. It is so easy to end up failing and stay in that state. When people are mastering a skill, failure is a necessary part of the learning process. Learning requires exploration and creativity, and both of these approaches offer the opportunity to learn what doesn't work and what does. Remember that you can't control or predict everything. Take things slowly. Rushing into new ventures without any personal preparation can make things worse. When a result doesn't match our expectation, we are often tempted to mark the attempt as a failure. You will need to work through your fear or failure at your own pace, without pushing too far outside your comfort zone all at once. You have failed way more times than you have succeeded, but it does not affect how you look at yourself. You think that the more you fail, the closer you get to success. Failure is a natural part of life, but we can learn how to make the most out of those inevitable failures. Take time to process your feelings. Mistakes are how we learn, mistakes are how we get better, and mistakes are how we innovate. Be kind to yourself. Don't mock your fears. They are there for a reason. Work with your fears, treating yourself sympathetically and with understanding. The more you learn about why you have these fears and what causes them, the better you can work with them. Write your fears down in detail. Don't be afraid to explore exactly why and what you fear. Accept that these fears are a part of you. Accepting your fear can help you to regain control over them. Learning from the past is critical to building a better future for yourself. Learn to value failure. Failure is just as informative and valuable as success. So start doing it. The bigger your dream is, you must understand the harder the grind. Think about your goal, taste them, internalize it. Dream your dream. You have to feel it. You are getting closer and closer to it. But more importantly, you have to know when you dream your dream, that the other people who dream the exact same dream. When you say to yourself, this is what I want to accomplish, you are not the only person that wants to accomplish it. What do you do when thousands of other people want exactly what you want? What do you do when you are not the only one that want to make $1 million in your company? You are not the only one that's wanting to be a president. What if you are not the only one that want what you want? What if there are thousands of other people who want what you want? You have to outwork them. You have to outgrind them. You got to get up earlier. You got to stay up later. You got to execute. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you will be successful. If you are going to successful, you got to be willing to give up sleep, because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity. If dreams were easy, everybody would make them happen. The problem is that most people outwatch most people. It won't make you a bad person, but you will forever be average. Because to be great, you got to keep up. You have to eat the dream. You have to dream the dream. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You got to be possessed with the dream. But the problem is, you don't value you. You don't value your time. If you make good one or bad decision, once you make a decision, the dream is much closer to you. Develop a strong mind, you will live a strong life. A strong mind is built from feeding it with positive thoughts and learning new things every day, not for a while, but for every single day. A strong mind is built with daily gratitude. When you are grateful for everything you do have, you have no room for negativity, no room for doubt and anxiety. A strong mind is built with goals. Goals that give you a reason to get out of the bed and attack the day. A strong mind is built from knowing your responsibility of your life, your result, your success and your failure. A strong mind is built with learning new things every day on topics that expand your mind and develop your skills. Growth is the key to life. If you are growing and challenging yourself every day, you will lead a happy life. If you are not you will suffer. The mind is like a muscle. It gets stronger when you embrace challenge, when you push it to its limit, when you learn what works and apply that to your life. A strong mind is one that surrounds itself with the right people. It does not allow other people's opinion. It follows its own path no matter what. A strong mind is that one visualize success and is prepared to work to make that picture come up into your life. Strong mind, strong life. If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. Live your life with that determination to learn every single day, and no one will stop you.
When you
What is discipline? Discipline is when you don't feel like it, but you do it anyway. Discipline is when you are tired, you want to turn off the alarm and sleep in, and you get up and do what needs to be done. Discipline is honoring the commitments you have made to yourself. Discipline is when you do what you do not want to do now, so you can get what you do want in your life. Discipline is something very few people have. That is discipline. If you are too tired, too busy, or too stressed, no excuse. You can grow, you can become whatever you want. I am sick of talkers. I am sick of people talking about how badly they want to change. They talk about how badly they want their dream, but their action tell me a different story. Some say you want this life, but your action tells me it's back in line. You want it bad, but only when it's easy. You want it bad, but when it gets hard, you are out. Every time you put your dream on the back burner, you are burning your dream alive. Your dream is slowly dying. You have to make that life you want a priority. You said you wanted this life, so you have to show that you want this life. You show that you want it only through your action. You show you want it by putting it first, by putting in the heart, by making sacrifices, by doing things that are uncomfortable today so you can have a comfortable tomorrow, by doing things that are not easy so your future is easier, by saying no to things you know you have to so you can live your dream in the future. The world is full of talkers. Be a walker, be one of the few who deliver. Get up and get busy. Get busy and make things happen. You don't stop because you feel that this is all you have left. You keep going. You keep working at it. Get up, do something with your life. You must visualize the steps that lead you to the thing that you want. It's your turn. There is nothing wrong. You owe nobody nothing. It's your turn. You shouldn't feel guilty. It's your turn. The number one thing that is going to change your life, the only thing that will change your life, change your business, change your relationship, that you must raise your standards. There is a way out. Here, somewhere, there is a solution. What is that you are seeking? That you have the capacity, whatever comes up, to handle it, to face it. And rather than feeling powerless, you begin to feel powerful. The only thing that changes our life long term is when we raise our standards. That's all of us in life have things we want. We don't get what we want. We get what we have to have. Some of you are not successful because every single time you run against a trail. Stop complaining. If you want to make a difference, all you got to do is make a decision. All of you got to do to make a difference is make a decision. How you address it is how you face it. You face it every single day of your life. You have to live in your world. You can't judge yourself. Sometimes you have to do what you don't want to do, so you can live like you want to live. This is going to help you reach your goal. Even if you don't like it, do it anyway. Imagine how you feel when you reach your goal. You have to fix in your mind what is that you want in life. You have to be very clear on exactly what you want. Many people fail in their goals because they don't care about them. Achieving your goals can be hard. You want to make them happen. Make sure you know your why and write it down. Why do you want to do this goal? How will the result benefit you and help you? You can ask questions to yourself. Where do I want to be in 5 years? What kind of job do I want to have? Where do I want to be in my career? What will my family look like? Answer this question. Write it down. Visualize it. See it. You have to write a clear statement in your paper. You have to be very clear while writing. The clearer you can become on every single one of your goals, the more clear likely you hit the goal. Now, create a plan to accomplish it. Once you decide this is a goal, you have to begin now and make it happen. A lot of people are overthinkers. They did not spend time coming up with a plan. They just overthink and they are afraid to take actions. Success comes to people who set a goals. Be one of them. Your goals need to be specific. You need to know exactly what to accomplish. Read your statement out loud to yourself so that you see it, hear it and say it. Read out every single day. Measure your progress. A goal without a deadline is just a dream. It's important to set a realistic date to accomplish it. You need to be specific about what you're trying to do. You deal with failures and learn from them. You meet new people, you gain new skills, you become something different and better. One of the greatest benefits of pursuing goals is that they grow you. Often, to achieve your goals, you have to learn and grow and change. So start doing it. The moment when we wake up every single day, we distract ourselves. People check their phones, check their social media, check their messages. And it is like the first 30 minutes of their day is completely gone. They design themselves to that moment to be distracted. The reason is we are not trained to be focused. We are trained to be distracted. We have mastered distraction. Everyone has a different level of focus. Some people may find it more difficult to focus, but some people can easily concentrate. Everybody can improve their focus. You have to understand how your brain works so that you help yourself to get more focused. The first thing you need to do is to figure out what time is best for you to focus and identify to complete a task. The way we take care of our minds affect the way we live our life. That's how the brain works. So, it is important to invest time to keep your mind healthy. There are many ways to keep your mind healthy, such as having enough sleep, reading books, meditation, and exercise will help you to focus well. When you focus on something for a long time, your concentration may begin to die. You may feel more and more difficult and our brain start to ignore our work. Spend 25 minutes on a single task and relax for 5 minutes. That's how you can be fully focused. Reduce multitasking. It makes you feel unproductive and you will be out of focus. Making a to-do list at the beginning of every day or week can make you feel more focused and motivated to continue your work. You make a list of all the things you have to do, no matter how small. You feel more accomplished when you check those items of your list. Move on to the next task. This will also keep you focused on one task at a time. Do one thing for 25 minutes and take a break for 5 minutes. Do this for 90 minutes in a whole day. You will start becoming aware of your work. You will be productive and your focus getting stronger. So start doing it. No matter how old you are, it is never too late to change your life for the better. Remember that your reality is a result of the things you do on a daily basis, from what you eat for breakfast to where you go to work or school. People love to complain about their life circumstances. Then they do nothing to change them. They just complain themselves. Before we can make a change in your life, first you must take responsibility for where your life currently is. Where you are in your life right now is the result of all the action that you are going to take. If you are going to change your life circumstances, you will have to change the things you do every single day. You don't have to change everything at once. Just trying one new change to your routine at a time can create a progress. Even the smallest changes to your daily routine can help you feel less bored with life. Any change that needs to happen in your life, you need to be intense about making that change. You are 100% in control of what you do and not to do. It is up to you. It is your decision. You can make a change at any point. The best way you feel happier about your life is to stop living in the past and stop worrying about the future. When you change and grow and get better, everything in your life will change and grow and get better. What would you like to see in all the relationships you have? No matter how much money you make or how great your accomplishments are, you will not be able to enjoy your success if you don't have loved ones to share it with. Be sure to spend quality time with loved ones and treat them with understanding. If you want to change anything, now is the time. So start doing it. When you have much ambition in your life, but your action is not matching up with you, your discipline is lacking. Learning discipline is not a destination. Choose an area in which to be more disciplined. In what area do you want to be more disciplined? Maybe it's work, studies, not following a bad habit. Accept that you are the person who brings a change in your life. Discipline it's not something that you are born with. It is something that you have to develop in yourself. Learning to become disciplined requires a regular practice. With practice, you learn how to work with who you are and what you need to develop the self-discipline you care about. Self-discipline is not something you get overnight. It is a skill that is developed through daily practice. Create a plan and set goals. It is easy to get out of hand when you don't know where you are going. Figure out what discipline means to you. Improving your self-discipline improves your will. Get clear about what you have to do daily to be disciplined. Discipline is a habit, something that you build, create in yourself. We don't need discipline for the easy things in life. We don't need discipline to eat pizza. We don't need discipline to sleep. We need discipline to wake up early. We need discipline to force you go to the gym. It is a lot easier to do single time, but it isn't going to build the life that you want. The discipline going to build the life that you want. The result of the discipline which create the life which you truly want. Discipline is not being perfect. It is about winning more than you lose in the battle every single day.
You have to practice your discipline. It leads to progress, which leads to success. When you practice discipline, you'll be happier and more confident in yourself. So start doing it.
If you want to find heaven, you must go through hell. If you want to find growth, you must first go through resistance. You have to go through hell to get the results. Go through hell to get your heaven. I cannot grow without pain. I will not grow without pain. Pain is my friend. Pain is my gift from the God. Pain is my employee. I order him to give me more. He's not working hard enough. He must give me more in order for me to grow. All my greatest teachers came through my greatest pain. My greatest growth came after my greatest pain. In life, without pain, there is no next level. Without hell, there is no heaven. Go to your darkness to get your light. Pain is my friend. Pain pushes me to greatness. I invite pain to attempt to defeat me. Defeat me, it won't, because my heart is greater than any pain. My heart is stronger than any pain. Pain changes people. Pain forces change. If you're tired of pain, push through it. If you're sick of pain, push harder. Push through the pain. Without pain, there is no next level. Without hell, there is no heaven. Go to your darkness to get your light. Use the pain as fuel. Fuel that will take you wherever you need to go. Use the pain as motivation. Motivation to be better. Motivation to get stronger. The pain I felt today will be the strength I need tomorrow. I have never known the strong person with an easy past. Strong people are strong because they have been through the pain. Because they kept going, they kept fighting, and they did not allow the pain to defeat them. That is mental strength. That is character. In life, you get to choose. Will the pain stop you or will it grow you? You cannot grow without pain. Jealousy is one of the most powerful directional signals on the planet, because you're only jealous of people that are doing things or having things that you want. You get an opportunity, and that's the moment the door opens, but your new life does not begin unless you can step through the door. It is so easy to see what somebody else should do. It is so easy to cheer for somebody else. We all do that. We cheer for our favorite. We support everyone around us. But we do not know how to do it for ourselves. The average person cannot celebrate themselves. They do not high-five themselves in the mirror. You can't raise your hand to your reflection without grounding yourself in the moment. Most of us talk to themselves. I don't know if I'm worth that. I don't know if right now is the right time to do this. I don't think I'm good enough. You can feel it pulling you, and you are actively arguing against it. You are bringing yourself down. You are beating yourself out. One of the biggest objections that people had to standing in the front of mirror. Over and over again, they say, I haven't done anything worthy for high five. I don't enjoy what I do for a living. I don't have anything to celebrate. People are making a fundamental mistake. You are withholding every support and celebration that you need to change and to do hard work and face the thing that you're scared of. And that's why you are not changing. Because you can't stand in the front of mirror and raise your hand and high-five yourself. You will never get what you want in life. Try to stand in the front of mirror and raise your hand and high-five yourself. You got a choice. Do you take yourself down or do you lift yourself up? It begins with you. So start doing it. When you refuse to allow any doubt in your own mind, then no doubt from others will ever cloud your judgment. When you create a strong mind, there can be no other that will defeat you with their words or with their judgment. When you believe in you, you need no other to believe in you, because others really have no say in who you will become. Only you have that say, only you can decide if others' opinion become reality or you create your own fate. The greatest challenges any human will face is their own doubts, their own fears and their own thoughts. If you want to live your dream, you will have to fight for it. You will have to fight the greatest battles of your life. There is no greater pain that can be inflicted on you than your own internal enemy. Your own thought will cause you more pain than anyone or anything. When you learn to control and direct your mind, you can direct that internal voice to work for you rather than against you. You get it to work for you by create a compelling a future. A future you will be proud to achieve, proud to live through. You do this by not just having goals, by having a meaningful goals. Goals that get you excited to wake up early in the morning. You do this by understanding what your purpose in life really is. When you know this thing, when you work on yourself daily, you can quit that voice in your head. You can feel good enough because you are good enough, but it does take a commitment of daily practice to work on yourself. Cut out something that you spend a lot of time on that does nothing good for your life and replace it with daily work on you. Fill your mind with the strength and optimism, and you will live a life of strength and optimism. What you do when the mountain seems too large, when the weight of the world feels too heavy, when the burden is too much to carry. What you do when it all seems impossible. You might be going through something right now. It might be frustrating. You might be working hard to change and not seeing any result. You may have tried almost everything and nothing has worked. You can be frustrated, but you cannot quit. Because quitting is the only way to guarantee failure. Quitting is the only way to guarantee the suffering stays. No matter how you feel, keep going. When it seems unlikely, when it seems impossible, when it seems like there is no way out, I tell myself this day by day, one day at a time, I'll be closer. Step by step, one step at a time, I'll be closer. Choice by choice, one choice at a time, I'll be better. If I look at the huge mountain ahead, I might never take that first step. But if I take that first step and my focus is always on the next step, and I continue to take those strong steps forward, soon I will gain so much strength and so much progress that I will have no choice but to finish my journey. If my goal is to be closer to my destination every day, to be stronger, it won't be long until I see progress. And that progress will create confidence and strength to move forward again. One day where you love yourself enough to make powerful choices that will benefit your life. One day where you care enough about your life to stand up for what really matters to you. I will not quit. I know it will be hard and I know it will be worth it. No matter how low you feel, you can get through this. Take it step by step, day by day, choice by choice, one day at a time. Most people give up too easy. Most people are ready to throw in the towel when things get tough. Most people stop chasing their dream because of fear. I talk about most people, not you. You never give up when times get tough. You will keep going even if the odds are stacked against you. That's what make you special. That's what make you a champion. I have never heard of champion giving up when times get tough. Champions keep going until they get victory. That's the champion mindset. Not everyone become a champion. Only those with a burning desire and a huge passion for what they do are the one who get the title. There is always a lot of people who started with nothing and ended up with everything. If they can do it, why can't you? You just have to think like a champion, train like a champion, and be like a champion. If you have to fake it until you make it, soon you won't have to fake it. Because after hard work, you make it. After the struggle, you make it. A lot of people talk about how they are going to succeed. It's much easier to talk about what you are going to do than actually doing it. But no one becomes successful by doing things in the easy way. No one becomes successful by talking. They become successful by doing. Actions speak louder than words. If you don't work for what you want, you will end up with something that you don't want. If you don't work for what you want, you will more likely work for someone who did it, someone who wants to work for. Most people don't go after what they want because of fear of success or fear of failure. Remember that you only get one chance in life. Make sure it's unforgettable. It is natural to worry that our rejection are the result of personal flaws or failure. At some point, every single person you know has faced rejection. But the truth is, it's happened to everyone. People who fear failure do internal representation of things that may not work in the future. It is what prevents them from taking the step. When fear begins to take over your life and affect your functioning, they become a problem. Why people don't take action in order to create the life they want? Lot of time, people just feel the physical feeling of fear. When it comes to something as scary as starting a business, it might seem impossible to overcome fear. We live in uncertainty, sometimes with a lack of confidence. Some people are afraid to do different things that really uncomfortable. They don't get over. Lot of people don't live their true life. Fear of rejection is literally built into us. Now you are going to do something you have never done before. Fear is going to step in. There is no courage without fear. We have to build the awareness. One of the most important things you can do when facing rejection is to simply let things go. You deserve to move past this experience without letting it knock your self-esteem. Imagine the outcome you desire. Think about yourself experiencing the life. Tell yourself you can make a big difference. Think positive of the outcome. Now that you better understand your fear, think about what exactly you want to change. Our brain are like computers. You must take out the fear virus. Reprogram your brain with new positive, better thoughts. Rebuild your brain, exercise your brain and take action. Believe in your abilities and skills. So start doing it. Our life are full of waiting. Waiting in traffic, waiting in checkout line, waiting for Amazon 2-day delivery, waiting for the perfect time to start, and so on. Waiting is a part of life. A person will take a perfect choice or take a perfect decision when he is in a state of patience. Because emotion will lead a person to take a wrong decision. Throughout our life, we make many goals, but the most important quality required to achieve those goals, except hard work and intelligence, is patience. And it doesn't matter how smart you are. If you can't trust the process, you will always lose. Take time to think about how long am I willing to wait. This question will allow you to understand what things are truly important to you. Think about the mood that you are in. When you are not patient, this will tell you a lot about how your energy changes when your patience is tested. Patience will help a person handle himself, like improves the ability to accept whatever happens, let it happen, accepting the situation, which is very much helpful to maintain a healthy mind. Patience means more than being able to stick to a task until it's finished. When you are doing your work patiently by not thinking about whatever the result is. If you have given your best shot and cannot see the result yet, have patience. If you have applied for a dream job position and haven't heard any message yet, have patience. If your startup is not taking off, have patience. Patience also improves your attitude towards hard situations so that you can handle them with a calm mindset and the result will be perfect. Take life slow, don't rush success. Patience is an essential quality for building anything successful. Nothing truly meaningful is built overnight, and the patience will allow you to be fast in short time, but it will allow you the long-term vision to shine. Anyone can achieve whatever he wants, whatever he aims to achieve with the help of patience successfully. So start doing it. When we think of the word positive, most of us probably think happy. However, happiness is not the only type of positivity. There are many ways to be more positive in your life. If you want to think positively, surround yourself with other positive thinkers and with people who bring out the best in you. Hang out with people who are supportive, friendly, and like you for who you are. If you don't like hanging out with someone because they put you in a bad mood, stop hanging out with them. Try not to judge yourself for your thought or feelings. Accept the things about yourself that you can't change. Accept yourself for who you are right now. Being positive is up to you. When you understand how your mind works, you really can create the life you desire. Accepting that you have negative thoughts and feeling that you don't enjoy. No matter what you're going through right now, there is always a way to find positivity. Don't ignore negativity. Focus on the negative part. Dive deeper into the negative so you find the positive in the negativity. You have to realize it is about growing, it is about learning. Everything is a lesson. All of your failures are lessons so that you can grow, improve, and better. Every single thing we do, we are learning the lesson. In life, whatever it is not happening to you, it is happening for you. Our mind is one of the important things to work on. We have to figure out a way to calm down, to be happy and peaceful. We have to start looking at our entire life. How can we remove much negative and how can we find the positivity in every single thing we do? Find some positive inside of everything. Your life is built to grow and to learn. Everything is happening for you, nothing is happening to you. You just have to create a positive environment to be happy. As a human being, we believe that it is our responsibility to find our purpose and do something with this amazing life that God has given us. What people should be doing if they lost their life? Every morning when they wake up, they should ask one question to themselves: what the purpose in life? We get to make the purpose of our life. That's the purpose. Some people are depressed in their entire life because they don't feel like there is a purpose. They don't give purpose to themselves. You need to figure out what the purpose is. You wake each morning sitting down with pen and paper, figuring out, asking yourself the same question: what do you want to be in life? You can live a life of purpose by following your passion, setting goals, and living a more balanced life. You remind yourself every morning. You start getting a better idea exactly what your life wants to be. Most people have an idea, but they don't really know the road to get to that destination. They don't know exactly how to get there. The best way to find your purpose is whenever you start a puzzle, the easiest way to start is to build the frame of your puzzle first. You have to build the frame. If you don't even know what you want, then you haven't built any of the frame of your puzzle yet. If your frame of the puzzle built, your job is to find each individual piece to fit into that puzzle. When you start doing this, you start to notice things happening in your life. You don't know what the entire puzzle going to look, but from now, if you have built the frame and you continue adding the puzzle piece every single morning and keep finding those opportunities every single day, and after a couple of years, you look back, this is the puzzle I was building. Start figuring out, build the outside of the puzzle first, and then each day ask yourself the purpose of your life is and fill in that puzzle as much as you can. It will help you realize what is important to you in life, so start doing it. As a human being, we believe that it is our responsibility to find our purpose and do something
with this amazing life that God has given us. What people should be doing if they lost their life? Every morning when they wake up, they should ask one question to themselves: what the purpose in life? We get to make the purpose of our life. That's the purpose. Some people are depressed in their entire life because they don't feel like there is a purpose. They don't give purpose to themselves. You need to figure out what the purpose is. You wake each morning sitting down with pen and paper, figuring out, asking yourself the same question: what do you want to be in life? You can live a life of purpose by following your passion, setting goals, and living a more balanced life. You remind yourself every morning. You start getting a better idea exactly what your life wants to be. Most people have an idea, but they don't really know the road to get to that destination. They don't know exactly how to get there. The best way to find your purpose is, whenever you start a puzzle, the easiest way to start is to build the frame of your puzzle first. You have to build the frame. If you don't even know what you want, then you haven't built any of the frame of your puzzle yet. If your frame of the puzzle built, your job is to find each individual piece to fit into that puzzle. When you start doing this, you start to notice things happening in your life. You don't know what the entire puzzle going to look like, but from now, if you have built the frame and you continue adding the puzzle piece every single morning and keep finding those opportunities every single day, and after a couple of years, you look back, this is the puzzle I was building. Start figuring out, build the outside of the puzzle first, and then each day ask yourself the purpose of your life is, and fill in that puzzle as much as you can. It will help you realize what is important to you in life, so start doing it.
We tend to do the things easy. It builds no mental toughness, it builds nothing. When you work out, working out is where you can build that to the fastest. It is constant, it gives you instant feedback, but the discipline it takes, it transfers over to all aspects of your life. When you look in the mirror, every morning we all look in the mirror to get ready to go to work or go anywhere. The first thing you see is your reflection. If you don't like what you see in the morning, you lost the war already. There are different ways to break. You can break physically, you can break mentally, and none of those are fun. All of those are going to leave a mark, but the mark that they leave can be the mark of victory or can be the mark of defeat. Because every time you break, while it's a chance for you to give up and not for you to just fall apart. But there is also an opportunity. There is an opportunity to get stronger and get smarter and more stable. We live in a world where we want to be as comfortable as we can, and we wonder why we have no growth. We wonder why the smallest thing in our life get difficult. We don't want to suffer and we don't want to feel discomfort. So the whole time we are living our life in a very comfortable area. There is no growth in there. What was very uncomfortable was trying to face things that I didn't want to face. Think about something you want for you, that's real for you, that's important for you, because that will give your life some special meaning and power. When you say this, even when you face a tremendous setback, it will be a benchmark to keep you in the game, to keep you moving forward.